Hey, good morning. It's Matt DeVries from thesameasyou.com. Busy construction attorney, father of 7, juggling family, work, and life, the same as you. Today's topic is here or there. You decide. Give me a few minutes of your time. We'll figure this thing out. So we're about to head into a long weekend. Hope you have your plans. We've got about 4 days off. Kids, no school today, no school on Monday. Trying to figure out what the weekend has in store for them. And I started thinking about how difficult this past week has been. I've had some long nights at work. I've had a lot of things to catch up on, a lot of struggles at home. My health has been taking a dive. As you know, I'm trying to get my blood sugar under control. I've done great for the last 3 to 4 months. The last couple days, not so good. Why? Because I'm not eating right. I didn't make it to the gym this morning, so there's a lot of things that are taxing me. And so in my quiet time this morning, I started to think, Matt, where are you? What are you doing? Why can't you get there when you're stuck here? And it took me to the drawing board. So let's go to the drawing board and let me share with you where we are at. So generally when we talk about where you are either here or you are there. Well, our here is constantly changing. Our here is generally a pit. Now, it doesn't have to be a pit. You can be on a mountaintop, but we're thinking in our minds of where we want to be, and that's there. And so you're either here or there. And all the time I'm thinking of there is where I want to be, but I'm stuck here. And most of the time when I'm thinking of where I'm stuck, I'm focused on my circumstances. And those circumstances start to trigger me. And those triggers start to make me act out. And then I don't eat right, or I lash out on my kids because I haven't handled something correctly. Well, what if my actual pit is not that, but what if it's really deep? Because the longer I think of where I'm at, I focus on my pit, my circumstances, and I can't see how to get there. I can't see the goal. And so I said just a huge revelation this morning. And that is I'm looking at my circumstances all wrong. Because if I start to think about where I want to be, and that is there, that's where I need to focus my efforts. Because if I'm focused on my circumstances, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to get overwhelmed. I'm going to be blinded. I'm going to have emotional patterns. I'm going to do the things that I don't want to do. But instead, if I focus on there and I start to reverse engineer what do I want and how do I get there, then I start to think of the steps that it takes for me to get to there. And I say, this is step 8. This is step 7. This is step 6. This is 5, 4, 3. And guess what? How am I going to get out of here? I've got to figure out a way to get out of there. And so this is step 2 and 1. I may be lying down, so I need to get up off my feet, number 1, and then climb out, number 2. And so I want you to think, where in your life, where are you stuck? Where are you focusing on your circumstances? Because you have 2 choices. You can either stay here or you could go there. And to go there, I need you to take your mindset of what do I want? And now, how am I going to get there? If I have to focus on my circumstances and try and climb out of the pit, I'm not knowing how to get out. But if I focus on there and reverse engineer it, then I'm going to be better off. We're going to look at this kind of issues, and it's when we focus on the there, we're going to focus on what's in our heart, because our heart's going to tell us, what do I want in life? How am I going to get there? I'm going to be living in my heart. And that's one of the things we're talking about at Heart-Led, Soul-Driven, September 8th. That's in less than 2 weeks. It's actually a week and 1 day. So I want you to think about it. Read the post on thesameasyou.com. I want you to learn more about who's going to be there, and I want you to figure out, hey, what is it going to take for me to focus on there instead of here? Thanks, and have a great day.